Rasta
Hey
concept
guys,
on
how's it going?
4IR
Right?
technology.
I'm pretty sure we know what the agenda is for today. When we're talking about the fourth industrial revolution, and just to introduce each one of us to everyone that's watching, I'm Tawanda. You can I come from Zim naturally, and where we are right now we're in Maboneng, at the Mojo Urban Culture Shop. You can come out, check us out. This is the shop right here. It's cool. Definitely don't miss out on that. And then we have Rasta Jabulani here with us, and I'll just like for him to actually do his introduction, if he could, please.
Yes, sir. Greetings in that divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of Jah Rastafari. I further greet you through Her Imperial Majesty, Empress Uzara Meninai, Alpha and Omega, blessed love. Greetings.
Respect. Okay, cool. So like just to kick us off, like I just want when we're having this discussion, we want to try and center it around something, because you know the fourth industrial revolution is a pretty broad topic and there's so many angles to talk about it. So we're just going to try and take this angle coming in from the Rasta movement perspective, right? Particularly we're going to look at what His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie had to say about technology in general or science and how it can influence our lives. So he was speaking at a time that was between the period of 1935 to like about the 1960s. And in that time, we were seeing a lot of shift with technology as well. That's when I think they had the moon mission. A lot of wireless technology was also becoming more prominent. And this was a time where he could see that a transition was going on in terms of the value of technology in that time. And he thought that it was something that we should spend a lot of time in. So I'm just going to kick it off with you, Rasta Jabulani, in terms of like what you can tell us from what you know His Majesty said about technology.
Well, basically,
Yes,
why
I mean,
not just read that speech of His
right?
Majesty?
Yes,
That was
actually,
from 1958.
1958. Let me
And his
actually go
head
back
strong
there.
as well, the 23rd of July.
Okay,
So,
so here it goes, yes. Okay, so as you know, leadership is required in all fields, and no field without its usefulness. During our visits, however, to the educational institutions of our country, we noticed, in answer to our inquiries, that the percentage of students pursuing courses of study useful for the development of technology and industry has been extremely low. We have therefore counseled you to take up technological and industrial courses in preparing for an overall program. The reason for our introducing this topic at present is that we have found the number of those receiving degrees in technological subjects today to be very small indeed, and wish to impress upon you all that it is our desire to see a much larger number of young people benefiting from the resources we on our own have received as aid from abroad and in graduating fields of technology and industrial education. So I think basically from that reading there, we're seeing that he's actually pressing for young people to pursue technology. And there was obviously a benefit towards that. So while I look for the next reading, I don't know if you want to say something.
well, if we look at really at the time when His Majesty was really in the development or the development of Ethiopia and encouraging the youths now to look towards how we're going to develop along the lines of modern technology.